Okay, sounds good. So let's get to the details. Do people have to register or,
Yeah,
let them know what they need to do? It's all good, brother.
they can register at People's Choice Barbecue dot eventbrite.com. I'll repeat that.
Okay.
People's Choice Barbecue dot eventbrite.com. Uh, and it's for free.
All right. And what's the location and the
Location
time and the
is
date?
it's 819 Northwest Second Avenue, but it's the where the Lyric Theater is located. It's in that it will be in that green space that's located next to the Lyric Theater. At
Got you.
12
And
o'clock.
what time?
At 12 o'clock. We go from 12 to 5.
Got you. Yeah, man, that's beautiful. So everything's gonna be laid out outside.
Yeah.
I've gone to block parties there, and it's so beautiful over there.
Well, it's gonna be nice.
Hey, it's Bobby Key, the people's voice. In the building, I have none other than Mr. James McQueen, the people's choice, with his barbecue cook-off. What's going on, brother? How are
I'm
you?
doing well in yourself.
Man, glad to be alive and kicking, as you probably feel the same.
I feel exactly the same.
I'm glad to hear it, man. So just give people before we get into the event, give people a little history on yourself, please.
My name is James McQueen, as you can see. I'm the executive director of the Southeast Overtown Park West Community Redevelopment Agency, and we are charged with redeveloping the area between Biscayne Boulevard and 7th Avenue from 22nd Street to 5th Street. Uh, as you know, this was an area that was destroyed when the government and the infinite wisdom decided to run uh,
The
expressways,
highway.
both
Hmm.
diagonally and horizontally, dividing a community up into fours. And what was once a 40,000 residents, thriving community was reduced to a lot of rubble and about 6,000 people. And our responsibility, in
Wow.
my opinion, is to bring the folks back and return and participate in this renaissance that you see taking place over time.
Well, I must say, sir, that you've done that. With some great partnerships. I'm sure the Urban has done that. The Red Rooster has done that. The Performing Arts Center has done that. There's many things happening and thriving in that community that I'm sure you had part to play in.
Yeah, well, I'm very thankful. I would readily admit that I had a whole lot of help from a whole lot of people, and I thank them, my staff particularly, and then Commissioner King and Commissioner Hardeman have been very instrumental in keeping this progress going.
Absolutely. Before we get into the event, what are some things that you would like to see still happen, and how can the community rally around your vision of what you would like to see still
Well,
unfold?
we continue to address the housing needs, not just of the people in Overtown, but throughout the city of Miami and Miami-Dade County. One of the things that we have done is we've rehabbed a lot of housing so that people who were traditional home ownership were able to keep their property. So we rehabbed almost 400 units of townhouses in what is called Town Park, North, South, and Villa. Excuse me. And so we continue to work toward housing. And in addition, one of the things that we want, one of the things that we like to do is to continue to develop the business corridor. So if you keep your eyes open, if the people keep their eyes open, you'll see the business corridors being developed on both Second and Third Avenue. So that is two of our goals. We have some cultural experiences that we want to be able to share with the people in the years to come. The Ninth Street Mall, which will now be uh, called the Crown of Overtown, which is an outdoor space that will be repurposed as an outdoor space that is being designed by noted landscape architect Hood from Oakland, California. And we have the MoCAD Museum that'll be coming. It'll be at the entrance of Overtown on 14th Street and 7th Avenue. That was a former women's detention center. And Commissioner Hardeman in his wisdom, took a look at the building and said, rather than knock it down, let's repurpose it. Let's turn these shattered ashes much like the phoenix rising. So that's what we're trying to do. Those are some of the things that we're doing right now.
Sounds amazing, sir. Sounds amazing. You have a new mayor
Yes,
that's in the city of Miami
we
now,
do.
and I hope she continues to work with you and the organization
I would
to,
expect that. I would expect that she would do that. I really would.
yeah, absolutely. So let's talk about the People's Choice Barbecue Cook-Off, man.
Well,
I don't know who more excited, you for making it happen, or me to be to be in the presence of it.
well, we can be equally as excited. You know, People's Barbecue was a staple in the community, and then just before COVID, it closed down because it needed repairs, and the CRA for advanced monies to get it repaired, and it was basically redone from the top to the bottom, the windows, roofs, everything inside. And the lady that owned it is Miss Gloria. Her family had it forever. Her father, who'd been the first black pharmacist in the state of Florida, uh,
Wow.
he opened it and she carried it on. But by the time it was completed and ready to go again, she's up in age now, and it was too much of a task for her to uh, to be able to run it on a daily basis. But we intend to honor her in that space, and somehow we're just still working on how. But her what she did for Overtown and this community would not be forgotten by me and by the CRA. I can tell you that. So now,
That's what's up.
so then we decided, well, let's figure out how we're gonna uh, determine who will get the space. We had a lot of inquiries about the space, and so we had a RFP was placed out, and 6 respondents. We narrowed it down to three. Those 3 respondents will be cooking and participating in the cook-off on Saturday. And we intend to have a whole lot of other things there, food trucks, music, so entertainment. So we'll be ready.
That's what's up.
They just they just they just
So
they just informed me that we have over 400 responses already, so I expect the crowd.
okay, sounds good. So let's get to the details. Do people have to register, or
Yes,
let them know what they need to do? It's all good, brother.
they can register at peopleschoicebarbecue.eventbrite.com. I'll repeat that.
Okay.
People's Choice Barbecue.eventbrite.com. Uh, and it's for free.
All right. And what's the location and the
Location
time and the date?
it's 819 Northwest Second Avenue, but it's the where the Lyric Theater is located. It's in that it will be in that green space that's located next to the Lyric Theater. And
Got you. And what time?
At 12 o'clock. We go from 12 to 5.
Got you. Yeah, man, that's beautiful. So everything's gonna be laid out outside.
Yeah.
I've gone to block parties there, and it's so beautiful over there.
Well, it's gonna be nice. We've been working on it for quite some time, but we're finally ready to unveil the finalists. And
So the person who wins this cook-off is gonna get the location.
I don't know, kind of, sort of.
People's choice.
Yeah, I know, but they'll go to the next step, because
Got you.
when we're done, we still have to work out a contract for them for the building,
Hmm.
uh, come up with a suitable menu and those kind of things. But they'll have a real leg up on having the space, and we want the space to be successful. So we've had some requirements about finances and experience in the business. So hopefully, between the good meat they cook and the finances and the business spirit and acumen will be enough for us to be successful, or for them to be successful.
Sounds good. Well, I'm looking forward to that, man. Looking forward to the event. Before I let you go, Mr. McQueen, I just would, ask you to talk to my audience about how important CRAs are. I just want to take opportunity to educate my audience
I
on,
think I want to thank you for the opportunity to speak to that. I really do, because These various CRAs have done tremendous things all across the state of Florida. And
Yeah.
oftentimes people, particularly people in power, forget the conditions of these communities that they abandoned. And the CRA was created to address the needs of these communities that were abandoned, that were destroyed, that were blighted, that were slummed. And we at the Overtown CRA have done that, but we're not the only ones. All across the state, there are CRAs who are really literally changing their communities. And so anytime I hear someone pushing against the CRA, whether it's the one here or any place in the state of Florida, I'm ready to run to the defense because I know the great work they do all across the state of Florida.
A lot of us do. So thank you. As much as you're saying thank you for the opportunity, man, thank you for what you do, what your team does, because there's a the force behind you, of course,
Sure.
and how important this work is for preserving our history and giving an opportunity to rebuild what has been destroyed not by us. So, I really appreciate that.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Keep it up, man.
Absolutely. Listen, you're going to have an amazing weekend, man. The People's Choice Barbecue Cook-Off this Saturday. It's going down. Lyric Theater. It's going to be a block party vibes, other food trucks, entertainment, and it's for a great cause. And come have a good time and enjoy. And
You too.
go check out my boy Chris Norwood's spot while you're there
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
And we
I
have
got to
another
give
one
him a
called,
little.
we have another art space that where people over here on Saturday can check out. It's called Sepia Vernacular.
See, thank you. I want to make sure I promote the other
Right.
stuff, surrounding it as well.
Well, thank you so
I
much.
appreciate I appreciate you, my
Take care, my
brother.